Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, November 12th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. For $3.99, you can now get my November horoscope. This is a 1-hour video that goes deep into the whole month, so find out what's going on. There's definitely a lot happening right now, and this is a download that you do not want to miss. Check it out now and download at inclusiveastrology.com. But before we take a look at all the planets, let's take a look at the Leo King Planet Energy Meter to get a bead on where all the energy is for today. And come on, everybody, where do you think that I'm going to put the meter at after all this energy and what's still going on? It's still at extreme. That's because a lot of the energy is still brewing in the zodiac. This is definitely a week where every day it's just bam, bam, deeper and deeper and layers of an onion that we're peeling back into ourselves. This is heavy Scorpio time. Remember, we got 4 planets here. We got Mercury, we got the Sun, we got Venus, we got Saturn. And today, Venus and Saturn conjoin at the exact same position. Now, Venus is very opposite than Saturn. Venus is about feeling good and having fun and relationships and manifesting things. Saturn is about the time on things. It's about restriction. It's about learning intense lessons that make you achieve more, but it's done in kind of a cold fashion, not very emotionally friendly. And with Saturn in Scorpio, a very intense and dark and in, place where it forces you to go down to the bottom and the truth of things, it is forcing Venus, which rules all this energy, to be known in relationships, to be known in your value systems. It's requiring decisions. It's requiring you to learn powerful lessons in these places. So today comes to the culmination of so much about whether it's toxic people that you got to let go of your life or just unions that aren't going to work anymore. This is also you confronting the issues you're having with your own manifesting skills, with your own self-worth, with your own value systems. This is also while the moon comes into Leo today, which wants to feel great and have the inner child come out and have lots of love, yet there is an intense aspect of all this energy happening in Scorpio, which is forcing you to get to the bottom of your issues, forcing you to pull up some deep energy that is exposing parts of yourself that might not be working, that aren't letting you achieve where you need to go in your life. And this is also going to be making a square to Mercury, which is in Scorpio today. So we're going to have a little bit of a contemplation mentally and emotionally. It might be difficult to make these heavy decisions that we're forced to make. Already Venus is a sign that doesn't do well with decisions. It just wants to make everybody happy. It wants to, just come into like the grand, beautiful picture of things. Yet we're being forced to, deal with situations and confront them today. And this could be difficult as you want to make everything happy, yet that Scorpio requires truth. It requires you to get to the bottom of something. It requires for you to expose all aspects. It can be difficult. And all while the sun now starts to make a square to Jupiter, which Jupiter is in Leo, wanting to expand us on this beautiful, powerful, happy journey of our inner child and our happiness and what our heart desires. Yet it is having hard aspects with all the energy in Scorpio, which is requiring deep truth, which is requiring you to expose more of the stuff, which is the realness. It's like, there is no more, like I always say, makeup on the dead body anymore. Like you can't cover it up anymore. You can't keep something alive that's dead. This is where the coma stuff gets pulled. This is also where you just have to face things and just do something about it. Now Mars as well, in the middle of all this, is starting to square Uranus, which means that there are unexpected things that you might have to take action in. This is Mars and Pluto conjuncting in Capricorn, trying to change your wants, trying to bring you into the new needs, trying to bring you into this new structure of your life. And as it sextiles Chiron, it's about seeing that if you make these changes and you find a new direction or a new way to confront them, or you're forced to do things that you've never done before, do it in a way that might bring, a very unpredictable result, you can heal yourself. So I don't think it's horrible times, because on the other half of this Jupiter energy there's this over-optimism about things, this over-happiness maybe today about things. You're going to see people where they're just completely bullshitting their happiness or trying to be overly happy, which I don't think is a problem. I think that's good. Trust me, I was born with extreme Leo and Scorpio in my chart. I know it's the balance of being real and happy and not being so happy that you're not paying attention to the realness. Like, you've got to have this work right. And in relationships, it's extreme. And this is the extreme radar today on things. And it will test you on how you take action, how you do it. There's a lot of lessons in today. And I think the end result with the moon in Leo is to make yourself truly happy. You might need to face some things that you have to deal with down in the dungeon. And the, not easy being king, trust me. Sometimes, you know, you got to go down to the dungeon and clean things out. That's what's going on right now before you can get out to the big party. The card of the day is, boom, the 5 of Wands reversed. Definitely complications, things that we're trying to get to work together. Maybe you have to see this as this is a good card where maybe the complications are over by you making a decision. Maybe things in your life have been coming in such a weird position as you've been looking at it from so many different angles, and it's been so confusing because you've looked at it from so many angles. It's like now time to listen to the signs like we talked about yesterday, follow the guidance that Spirit has done, and drop the hammer down and do the decision. And by making a decision, I feel all of your complications go away. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com or theleoking.com if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow.